a long month. I want to welcome those on Zoom with us this morning. We have a TV up front now where they can watch you and you can watch them and hear them. It's really unique and nice to have that with us this morning, and welcome to everyone back in our church, back in the sanctuary where we belong. My name is Joe. I'm a practitioner here. That's really hot.
It is a little hot.
And maybe I need to not talk so far. This, in the year 2022, it has been deemed the year of creating healthy lifestyles. I think we're ready for that, aren't we? After the 2.5 years we've been through. So our topics are covering physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. And the themes for January are strength, confidence, and faith. Feels good to take a moment and just be still and be here. And I'd like to ask Cheyenne to come up and play a little something for us while we get ourselves settled for meditation, as we always do at this time. It gives us a chance to just be still and know. Take some deep breaths with me. And relax, and let's go within.
सुनिया से तो फिर सुनना, सुनिया दर्द बताया का, सुनिया दीप पता, सुनिया बोलने सकेगा, नानक भगत सदा विगा, सुनिया दुख पाप करना, नानक भगत सदा विगा, सुनिया दुख पाप करना, नानक भगत सदा विगा, सुनिया दुख पाप करना।
God gives us the perfect time to choose healthy lifestyles. And that time is now, right now. In a new year, we decide to act now for physical, mental, and spiritual health. It is ours. It is everyone's right to be well, to be happy, to be at peace. We give thanks for this and so much more, God. So it is. Cheyenne, thank you for that music. It was beautiful. It's time for our spiritual thought, as usual. I'd like to bring Reverend Kim Haley up for that. Let's give her some love, shall we? Do you want that?
I think I do. Ooh, I'm tall. I can see over your heads. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, last night I finished off, writing some notes for my spiritual thought. And this morning, when I woke up, the first thing I heard was Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh passed away on the 22nd of January. He was 96 years old. And he is responsible for he is a Zen Buddhist monk from Vietnam, and he's responsible for bringing mindfulness to the Western world and to the world at large. And I thought, I really need to say something about this because he's really made a difference in many people's lives. And he lived a very challenged life as well, but he always got through it. Are you okay? You hearing me? There's a little bit of a... Maybe that mic is hot, I'm not sure.
Let's just go.
So I know that in the fact that we just did a meditation, it was beautiful. Thank you, Cheyenne. I don't know what's going on there now. We're having some buzz. But I think what I'd like to do in his honor is do another meditation. And he said, if you want to have a strong body, breathe. Just breathe. So it's a very simple, there's a book called Peace is Every Step, and I brought it with me, and it's called conscious breathing. So you only need to breathe consciously 1 or 2 times, and you will recover your smile. In fact, everything around you is keeping your smile for you. There are another number of breathing techniques that he used, but he said, this is one that it says, breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. It sounds simple, but it's conscious breathing. So let's do a couple of those. I know it might be difficult with your masks, but just try a deep breath. Breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. That's just called the in and out exercise. And you can do it anytime during the day. It brings you the present moment. And it also, it just brings you into awareness so that you're not running ragged like we do in our lives, usually day to day. He has one that says, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. They had the funeral for Thich Nhat Hanh yesterday in Vietnam, and he also requested to have his body cremated and distributed throughout the world to many of the meditation retreats that he had been to. He was an advocate for peace, And he believed that peace was always in the present moment. So no matter what is going on in your life, you can take a breath, you can feel strong, and you can exhale, and you can feel peace at any time. I want to say thank you to Thich Nhat Hanh for all his dedicated work. And I will do my spiritual thought that I prepared another time. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. I didn't know the man had just passed away. Thank you for telling us that. Let's bring Cheyenne back up here for some music. Let's give her some love, huh? Good morning, Cheyenne.
I'm going to try moving things over a little. Good to see everyone. Great to be here. Missed you guys, missed being in the building. I'm going to sing a song for you that the idea of it came through while I was driving. I've never performed it or sung it for an audience. It's called Surrender. And it's in 432 hertz, the healing frequency. Truth is the limitless good. It's only our minds that doubt it. Cast off our judgment and shame, and the limitless good's what remains. Truth is the limitless good. It's only our minds that doubt it. Cast off our judgment and shame, and the limitless good's what remains. Oh, 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 it's the only thing I want, only thing I need is surrender. Ooh, oh, 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 it's the only thing I want, only thing I need is surrender. We are not all the things that we think. In fact, we are something greater. Take time to let it all go. We will see we are one with Creator. We are not all the things that we think. In fact, we are something greater. Take time to let it all go. We will see we are one with Creator. Oh, 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 it's the only thing I want, only thing I need is surrender. Ooh, oh, 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 it's the only thing I want, only thing I need. thing I need is surrender. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. It's the only thing I want. Only thing I need is surrender. Truth is the limitless good. It's only our minds that doubt it. Cast off our judgment and shame, and the limitless good's what remains. Truth is the limitless good. It's only our minds that doubt it. Cast off our judgment and shame, and the limitless good's what remains. Oh, 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 it's the only thing I want. Only thing I need is surrender. Ooh, oh, 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 it's the only thing I need. Only thing I need is surrender. Oh, 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 it's the only thing I want. Only thing I need is surrender. Ooh, oh, oh, it's the only thing I want. The only thing I need is surrender.
Beautiful, Cheyenne. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gosh. Yeah. Oh, you want me back over here again? Any other duties you want for today? Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Where was I? Our speaker today is Reverend Judy DeRosa. Judy, you come up and talk to us today. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Judy.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Judy. Good to see your faces. Just as has nothing to do with my talk, but from February 1st to February 16th is the Chinese Lunar New Year. And so, Gang Hi Fat Choi, greetings of riches. And remember that everyone's celebrating something at some time. You have it there?
I'm hoping.
Okay.
I'm hoping. I'm.
This has been such a great collaboration. Joe and LJ and Brenda came over yesterday so that we could have something that felt a lot more inclusive. Because we love everybody, right? So my talk today is titled, I Take It Out of the Law. And while I was studying with my Indigenous medicine teacher, Annie Red Crow, I heard phrases that I'd never heard before. And I was certainly not acquainted with it in my upbringing. I asked her what the meaning of the phrase she used, which sounded a lot more like a command. And it fascinated me and it scared me just a little bit. This phrase used when she heard or made a personal comment that was negative or self-defeating in some way was immediately shifted and corrected by saying out loud with her hand up in the air, I take that out of the law. And with her words, she said, and I replace it with something positive. And in that deeper detail, she put into right action the outcome she chose to see. I'm thinking, who's she talking to? But of course, I knew it was the universe. It was creator. It was source. It was God. It was goddess. It was all that is. I find that this is very much like New Thought that we use here in the Positive Living Center. We change our mind. This may be a good time to define the New Thought concept in a condensed version, because it's volumes of books. New Thought, which began in the 19th century, early, is a positive, constructive, optimistic, and confident approach to expecting the best outcome. And it's living with an openness, an open mind for metaphysical and philosophical thoughts and beliefs. My medicine teacher, her native beliefs and her system immediately shifted that negative into a positive. She didn't dwell on the issue. She simply adjusted, dismissed, and let it go because she trusts the universe. She knows that what she thinks is what she will experience. And by changing her mind or belief, that trusting in source gives us a sense of connectedness. Mahatma Gandhi reminds us our greatest ability as humans is not to change the world, but to change ourselves. Amen. And I thank that master teacher. Changing our mind or reversing a negative thought helps to maintain a balanced life. Taking this negative out of the law brings back our awareness of personal empowerment. Our words and thoughts hold power, positive or negative, and we must learn to use our words wisely. Most of the people here in the PLC understand the next statement, but listen deeply. The universe is listening and is ready to give us exactly what we ask for. We may have been missing our best life that we can live because we dismiss or our interaction with universal law as a doubtful or thoughtless or belittled by calling it silly and weird. I hear that a lot. Oh, that's so silly. It's not. Showing doubt by saying, you've got to be kidding me. That's just, new age woo-woo. Some people think the universe is not listening at all. And often they feel a vague sense of victimhood and aloneness. And this can be shifted. I found the shifting of an outcome not a joke. I watched it. It was an awakening in my life. If you're searching for a life well lived rather than struggled, then this can be your new tool. When you catch yourself, take that out of the law no matter what it is, if it's your doubt, if it's misgivings, let it go, shift it. I feel we're continually searching for another way to understand life. Because when we're constantly available to change, we can create a shift from the old negative thoughts to an opportunity as we awaken together. What are you ready for? I ask myself that daily. When you ask the universe for help, it's there. It's ready. Universal law wants to assist you because you are a vibrational being alive with all the potential that Creator has given all life on this planet. From micro to macro, we are constantly sending out energetic messages to that cosmic essence called the universal life force. Our thoughts and words have power. And when we speak in a manner that demeans, shifts to a lower vibration, or who we are when we do ourselves and other people a disservice. When you start to understand that your inner self-talk may push that inner drama in a negative way to raise your blood pressure or heart rate, or lower your immune system, or slip into a panic attack, or have a feeling of unworthiness, it sends those powerful emotions out into the world around you. And this vibration is felt by everyone and everything. I'll give you some examples. If you belittle yourself, criticize yourself, I'm not good enough, oh, I just can't do anything right, then that puts out the vibration that that is exactly how you intend to be treated. Or I'm always sick, or he or she makes me sick. Self-hate, low self-esteem, or everyone else has a relationship and I can't seem to find anyone, or I don't have a home or a car or $1 million. These are egocentric statements that hold us at a low vibration. And that this is a self-fulfilling prophecy of things we may think are important, but never seem to grasp, never seem to hold on to. This self-talk is speaking to a universal law, which is always listening to our wants and desires. It wants to give you exactly what you're asking for, so be specific. Change your mind. Change your life. I know I'm being redundant, but I'm going to do it again. Your thoughts have power. Your thoughts have power. And when we collectively put our intention on an issue, world peace, good health, kindness, generosity, shifting a dynamic, we can accomplish amazing, miraculous experiences if we choose to work together, pray together, meditate together. The experience of group meditation often feels potent, powerful, and renewing. The power of positive thinking can and will be of service to you and humanity. It is this movement of positive energy that we choose to emphasize here in the Positive Living Center through the use of practitioners and prayer circles and our own inner positive dialogue. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Carefully watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Manage and watch your words, for they will become your action. Consider and judge your actions, for they have become your habits. Acknowledge and watch your habits, for they shall become your values. Understand and embrace your values, for they become your destiny." Taking out the weak words such as try, can't, maybe, wish, should, and want. By recognizing these words, you can keep yourself at a higher vibration, because these lower energy words can be replaced by your awareness of them. I took one negative word a month and worked on it. I became aware of how often I used it and how I used it and how it kept me from being productive. I took it out of my speech and I replaced that word and that negative self-talk that wears down on all the work of our own self-improvement. It is either yes or no. Try is an excuse, not following through. Use it. Use the exercise. Pick words that no longer serve you. That's easy in the head work. And we evolve as we catch ourselves going, old pattern, old excuse, old way. This is here. This is now. And we are in that evolution because we must remember that there is a divine nature in every life form and that we are related to that. We are no better than the birds, the wind, the grass, the trees, the magic that's all around us. Doing our best, seeing that it's simple because nature offers that from moment to moment. There is that within us that is linked to the nature of the divine being, which is within each and every one of us. And it reacts according to our belief in it. If we find something difficult to grasp, then we shall not grasp it because we think of it as incomprehensible. Release yourself from the doubt of being capable. The mind which we consider within us is the mind that governs everything in the universe. Oh, we carry that within us. That is our birthright. That is the energetic of life. That is great mystery. And we can recognize it by its simplicity. Keep in mind your thoughts and words create your reality. And if you choose to shift that negative thought, speak directly to the universe, as I have seen my Native American teachers do, and take that negative out of the law and replace it with positive instruction to the listening universe. We are not pleading with some mighty, powerful old man in a long robe. We're not simply asking for stuff. We work with that inner God self to change the outcome of a situation by changing our mind and our attitude. Swami Vivekananda, a brilliant being, wrote most of what I'm going to read to you, but I had to change it a little. When I ask for strength, I was given difficult situations to face. When I asked for brawn and brain, I was given puzzles in life to solve. When I asked for happiness, I was shown unhappy people. When I asked for wealth, I was shown how to work hard. When I asked for favors, I was shown opportunities to work for. When I asked for peace, the higher self, he, showed me how to help others. Creator gave me nothing I wanted and everything I needed. According to Ernest Holmes, it has always been taught that the soul of the universe is that receptive medium into which spirit breathes the forms of its thought. Consequently, the soul of the universe has been called a blind force. Remember, it gives you everything you ask for. It is not knowing, only doing. If you say you want $1 million, it will have you constantly wanting that $1 million. When you say you're ready for changes in your life, be ready. The soul of the universe has been called the servant of the eternal spirit throughout the ages. It is the medium of thought, power, and action of spirit. Now, as time went on with my medicine teacher and dear friend, I became aware of this natural law and put it into my personal use. It is available to those who choose to interact with positive energy and change their life. I have made a lot of changes in the last few years, and that often makes other people unhappy because I became unpredictable to them and their expectations. And yet it is our right to change. to shift, to make life better. When I state I take that out of the law, I know I can change a negative thought or experience or false belief into a positive one. I believe in the power of prayer, which makes life better when we use positive dialogue with great mystery, with Creator, with God, with all that is. This goes into all aspects of life, the body, mind, and spirit. Be open to the universe and allow all that goodness to flow to you in a prosperous, healthy, balanced manner. And as Buddha said, your mind is a powerful tool. When you filter it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Om Mitakuyasin, for all my relations, and so it is. Did I take yours? You want mine?
Thank you, Reverend Judy.
Yeah.
She reminds me of my personal journey with God. And that changing our minds does change our lives. And she's given us examples of how we can do that along the way as well, if we have the courage to do that. What have we got to lose? Nothing. Thank you, Reverend, again. It is time for our offertory. I'd like to ask two people to come up and help me with offertory, please. And those on Zoom, I believe they have the information on there for how you can donate monies toward the PLC. And let's do our prayer, offertory prayer. Divine love flowing through me, blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's time for announcements. I want to remind everyone that back to your left as you're leaving the door, there's a frog box back there. And you can write down prayers, requests for yourself or anyone else in the world that you want to. You can put it inside that box. We'll take those prayers with us. And I'll put it out to the prayer team and we'll pray on it all week for you. Also, Reverend Bob has the announcement he wanted me to give you guys. The spiritual discussion group with Reverend Bob is Tuesday, February 1st at 5:30 in the evening. Link for Zoom meeting is in the iFocus email for you. And starting discussion topic, spiritual adaptability. So that's with Reverend Bob, okay? Thank you for giving us that, Reverend Bob. Luana, I think you have an announcement too.
I just want to announce that we have a class coming up. It's going to be on the utilizing the book by Deepak Chopra about spontaneous fulfillment of your desires. And so it's very much about synchronistic creativity. I will have an announcement in the iFocus next week. And then feel free to just email me when you see that, and we'll get the registration form to you.
Will it be in Zoom or in person?
It's going to be Zoomy. And sometime during it, we're hoping for an and. It would be potentially in person in the library and also on Zoom. So
It's going to be Zoomy, huh?
It'll be Zoom.
I've never heard that before. Zoomy, it's cool. Anyone else? Yes, Judy?
On the second Saturday of the month, we are holding in-person drum circle. And we had our drum circle last month, or this month, and it was wonderful. So wear masks, bring a drum if you have one. It's really partial ceremony. It starts at 3:30 to set up, and then we start drumming from 4 to 5. And bring your thoughts and your prayers.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, sir. 3:30, I think she said. Good morning, Deb.
Wanted to let all of you know if by any chance you have a USB to USB cable, we can use it here at PLC. So let us know.
As you see, each and every week, we get something new going on to make services even better for those on Zoom. So we're always redesigning something. It's fabulous, all these workers, people of service here. Anyone else with any announcements? Oh, Bob, did you want to say something?
He's got to unmute.
You'll have to unmute, Bob.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
I thought you had your hand up. Right?
Oh, no, I'm just waving around.
Okay, I guess I said it right for Bob. Thank you, Bob. I think he's just nervous. His Chiefs are playing football this afternoon. He's a little jittery today. So, God bless you and the Chiefs. Anyone else? Yes. Who are you? Jennifer to Carla. Did you hear that, Carla? Jennifer says hi to you.
Hi, everybody.
She says hi, everybody. Thank you, Carla, and thank you. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
I would just like to say it's so lovely to be in your presence, all of you online. And Judy, your talk was inspiring, beautiful.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Okay. Our prayer partner this week is Reverend Kim Haley. And next week's speaker is Reverend Sandy West. Look forward to hearing you speak, Sandy. Thank you. It's time for our prayer protection. Will you say it with me, please? The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The energy of God is me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Thank you. Reverend Stan, you come up and pray us out, please. So good to see you today.
As I stumble up. If you'd all close your eyes, please, and just kind of shake your body a little bit and relax. As you relax into the knowing of the truth that you heard today, the foundation of what we believe, what we try to live like. Life is good. And as we share our humor and our love and our smiles and our heart, the world beams back at us. People smile back at us we interact and we make a difference. It is so beautiful the way that we can interact on Zoom and here at the service, that we keep relationships, connections going for we need them. Know the truth that we are family, that family loves and shares and grows together. And I am so thankful to be part of this family, for the PLC and all of us are a blessing. And I give such a loving thanks for that which is ours. Say with me, please, and so it is.
So it is. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you all, those of you today who are in service and giving up your time and efforts. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for being here today. Thank you all on Zoom for joining us. It's great to see you all. And we'll see you all next week. God bless.
Oh, Joey,
Yes.
turn around so they can see everybody.
Oh, you want to see everybody?
Yeah, see everybody before we close.
There we go. There you go on Zoom. Look at this crowd, huh?
That's it.
My duties keep expanding up
They
here.
do. They really do.
That bottom paragraph on the job description, it's all there.
Yeah, the job description just keeps, yeah. Yeah. Good to see you all. Bye-bye. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
It's just a little light.